Bird dogs are one of the most effective exercises at working the core and pelvic floor and supporting the low back. First up, we have a step back. So set yourself up in the quadruped position. Inhale when your knee is in the neutral position. Exhale, draw that tummy in and up. Lift the pelvic floor as you reach that leg back and tap it on the ground. Leg is staying close to the ground throughout, making this movement a little bit easier. Keep that same motion with your leg. Now we're gonna add the arm. The goal here, anytime we're doing opposite hand, opposite arm, is to keep our hips as square as possible. Inhale when your limbs are in, exhale as you extend out. Again, that foot is staying close to the ground to make the movement a little bit easier. Adding a slider to this creates a little bit more friction, which requires you to use those low abdominals a little bit extra. So you're gonna inhale when your leg is in, exhale as you extend that leg back. You can reset your breath while the leg is extended and exhale again as you pull the leg in. Keep the slider underneath your foot. Now try extending that arm along with it. So the main thing to focus on is a big exhale as you're pulling your limbs toward the body midline. So you're inhaling, exhale, pull. Now we're gonna lift that back foot up off the ground for a traditional bird dog. This is a little bit more challenging than the other variations I showed because as you extend that leg back, our tendency when we don't have the core strength is to actually arch that low back and to take this movement out of the core and put it more in the low back. So focus on keeping that back nice and neutral. Now let's add a Pilates ball for a little bit of pushback. So inhale before you push, exhale as you push into the ball and simultaneously extend your leg back. Reset the breath between each one. So inhale, release the ball, exhale, push the ball, extend the leg back. Again, hips are even and level throughout this movement. Now things are getting spicy. Take a long resistance band and go opposite foot, opposite hand. Inhale when you're in, exhale, extend those limbs out. The friction from that band is quite intense. You need to be sure that you're really lifting that pelvic floor and drawing that tummy in and up as you extend those limbs. Adding a row to our bird dog, this is going to require us to change up our breath a little bit. So we're inhaling as we reach out, exhaling, pull in. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep that core lifting in and up. Shoulder blade goes straight back on that row. So inhale, exhale, staple that shoulder blade back and down. Making that 5-pound weight feel like 100 pounds with this weighted bird dog. So inhale when the weight is down, exhale, draw tummy tight, lift that pelvic floor as you extend that arm out and away. Anytime you're doing a distal movement, it is very important to focus on that core. You want to make sure your form is absolutely on point.